Almost that time again. Piece one, piece two, with my trusty outfit, I turn into Airport Gary.
'Cause we're gonna be legends, gonna get their attention. What we're doing here ain't just scary, it's about to be legendary. Yeah, we're gonna be legends, gonna teach them all. Got this feeling in our souls we carry.
What if I told you this was the last Monday morning of your life? Dude, how are you?
Hey, you got him last night?
Yeah, late. How are you?
Good, man.
It's great to see you, man.
You as well.
You going out now, or?
I'm out, yeah, just before you. I'll warm him up for you. I'll break it up. I'll get it smoothed out, you know, see how everyone
You're a
does.
really good friend of mine, Bob. Really good dude.
Gary,
How are you?
don't want to disturb you. I'm a big fan of yours. Can I
Thank
make
you.
a picture with you?
Sure, of course.
Thank you so much.
One most important step in the beginning is to like, okay, we jumped from being a small enterprise to
It was
like,
always selling. It was always getting new clients. It was my ability to sell new clients as we learned how to do what we were going to do.
Right.
If your ability to outsell yourself is there, you always have a business.
and the most important thing is to keep going, not just to start it, right? Like,
Of course, that's the game.
that's the thing.
It's pattern recognition, AI, voice, VR. We're gonna see it 3, 4, 5 more times.
9 times out of 10, the guy who doesn't bolt, he's fine. There's no tiger in the bush.
Right.
But 1 time out of 10, there's a tiger in the bush. We're the descendants of the one who ran.
It's true.
We got these patterns because
It's true.
And so,
I like that.
you know, you can get really far ahead of yourself.
100%.
It's like,
By the way, if I hadn't lived through early Web 1.0, Web 2.0, the social media thing, my statement about VR consumer,
totally different.
I wouldn't have said 10 or 20 years. I would have said in the next couple of years.
Yeah, totally.
You learn that it takes a little bit longer than you think.
Yeah.
When it's that big of a shift.
Totally.
I think I'm just gonna record what you're saying with my
Okay.
with my iPhone.
Do you want me to hold it?
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
really
sure.
cool. Okay,
Full service. I'm full service. Give interviews, record.
that's cool. Okay, how do you manage to create all of this content?
Well, it's really great when you have D-Rock around. For everybody who doesn't see, I have D-Rock, David Rock, who films me. I have a full team now. I mean, I used to just put in a lot of hours. When Twitter came out in 2006, I spent 12, 13 hours a day replying to people. I put in the work. You know this. You're not accomplishing what you're accomplishing without the work. Like, that's it. You sleep less. You watch less TV. You play less games on your phone. You create. You work. But it's patience. The biggest thing that I'm scared of for the people that are watching right now is they do it for 3 months, they do it for 6 months, and they give up. I did Wine Library TV, my first thing on YouTube, for 18 months every single day, and nobody was watching. But I knew it was right. And so, if I could give any advice from an old man here, it's patience, which is very hard when you're 13, 16, 19, 22, 27, because you want it so bad. But patience is the game. D-Rock, when do you think the manifesto had a, do you see people are starting to pick up on it because it was in that episode? I mean, we really, let's really drill it. Yes.
Okay.
Hi,
Hi.
Tina.
Hi,
I
Tina.
just want to make a photo.
Sure.
Nicht jetzt.
Yeah, it's okay, I can do it. Yeah, of course.
We just want to do one more.
Yeah, no
take,
worries.
and then-
You know, getting to travel all around the world, it just really fascinating to me that the online Rockstars event here in Hamburg, Germany has become one of the premier events. It comes down to people need permission.
Yes, that's what.
It's not about, people aren't confused with the answers. I've given the answers 50,000, I'm gonna give the same answer.
Bored with the same answers?
No, because I know every single time, this is gonna be the time one person hears it when they need it to and they'll do. To me, it's the mission of getting people to do, not, you know, I don't get bored. It's, you know, the platforms change. So, you know, it used to be like, make a MySpace page, be a blogger, right?
Yeah.
So the platforms change, that keeps it fresh, but the thesis stays the same. I'm stunned by the lack of practitionership in our space. WHW, right? Like, what are you gonna talk about? So many of you in this room have not started. Whether you're talking about yourself or your product, you've not started the process. Now the reality is, so many of you are at such an early stage, that manifesto should actually just be your mission, right? You haven't done anything yet. You know, this whole fake it till you make it brings no value to anybody. You need to tell me what you're gonna do, which is very scary because you actually have to execute on it. The next part that so many of you have to think about is how. Facebook video, YouTube, crushing it. But there are so many people in here that shouldn't be producing video because that is not the best way they communicate. Actually start understanding how this is all working deeper, not wider. I leave the future to the people that are building the future. What I'm good at is tasting the future very quickly and executing within it. I think the biggest thing that holds people back is fear. Fear of what other people think. I just want to look back and feel proud about what I said.
Okay, thank you very much.
I gotta go.
Changed my life.
Thank you, buddy.
I'm from El Salvador. Very hard.
Thank you, guys. I gotta go. I'm sorry. Hard work is not fun. You know, it doesn't come natural to a lot of people. We always had people that talked. We always had people that were lazy. We always had people that complained. And so, yes, I think that's human nature because it's very difficult to be successful. Yeah, I mean, but that's always been media. You know, now it's a bunch of people throwing up Lamborghinis and watches on Instagram. It used to be lifestyles of the rich and famous and infomercials. Like, again, nothing's changed. People do the same things. The mediums have changed. The behaviors have stayed the same.
You built VaynerMedia into an international agency in 6 years, right? So what has been the best decision you made so far?
Phew, that's a good question. I think the best decision I made was to not waver from the strategy. You know, when I started selling social media in 2009 and 10 to the biggest companies in the world, they didn't want it. So I think the best decision I made was to be very focused, to not listen to the majority of people, and to believe in my intuition that it would become as important as it became. I mean, so many of them are building companies that they're thinking, I'm gonna raise more money and I'm gonna build this big thing. They're gonna get caught. Making money is always a good idea. You're not a hero by losing money every month. I think that they're wrong, but I think that they're right for them. I've lost tens of thousands of followers through the years because I put out too much content, but I've picked up millions in return.
It's like rotation, right?
That's right. The end.
Okay.
Now, there's another thing. There is too much content if you're not good enough.
But numbers are saying that we're growing.
So I'd rather look at the numbers than your friend Pedro's opinion.
Okay. Okay.
But I don't care about the questions, I care about the actions. Like why I like you two is you're doing things. You know, I'm saying things and you're doing. Don't listen to what I'm saying, watch what I'm doing. Yes, please. Got some WHW in, right? You know, maybe we just show people's like 30 faces, like maybe 5 faces in 4 seconds of like speaking to camera. Got it?
I got that.
Where, what, you know, like how, I'm sorry, where, what, how we show podcast, blogs, because I actually want you to win. Adrian said, Gary, somebody said, Gary Vee, would you follow yourself if you weren't yourself? I said no. Adrian said, exactly, the more I learn from you, the less I give a shit about you. I love it, true coaching, stepping up my own game. One day a lot of you will realize it's because I'm looking and I'm paying attention, I'm in a minority of this because there's very few people building substantial business, wealth, selfish things outside of their success of personal brand at this level. You're gonna realize one day the difference between me and the far majority of the other people you're giving attention to is I actually want you to win. Not, I wanna make it feel like I want you to win, but I actually wanna win. Pay attention, not to what people say, but what they do. Punchline for me is here's what I do. Just really expect nothing from you. We'll give you everything. Sure, occasionally a book, occasionally a sweater. Could care less if you buy any of those things. I just ask. That shit pisses me off. I get all up in you, you actually stop watching me and then you go watch fucking dumb fuckers that have half the fucking value, an eighth of the value. So you feel good because you unfollowed Daily V or me on Instagram, and then you're going to watch Hucksters. Fucking stupid. Doing means doing. Doing doesn't mean stop watching me, and that's the tactic that makes you feel good.
Yeah, not that you want them to unfollow you.
I want them to unfollow everybody. By the way, I watch the Jets. It's not that I want them to unfollow me, it's just I want them to do more. More. That Drake thing was crazy.
That was crazy.
I will never really know, but it's way too random. Drizzy. Drizzy. And is the other business making money?
Yeah.
And the car thing's your passion.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, this is.
I get it. It's classic.
Yeah.
You got to do both.
Yeah, I try to. I could try.
But it's taking up too much time. Yeah, 80-20.
The YouTube stuff is a lot of. I'm doing the filming, editing stuff, and it took a lot of time.
I would try to get. I
try
to get an intern then to help you with some of the stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
And even though you're not big yet, you'd be surprised. You live here?
Yeah.
There's 5,000 kids in Hamburg that are 15 years old that have more talent than you editing.
Yeah.
That will just think it's cool to edit your YouTube.
Okay, I got it.
You see where I'm going?
Yeah.
So I go to Twitter, I go to YouTube, I go to Instagram, and I'd reach out to people.
Okay.
Your next video on YouTube,
Yeah.
make a video that says, hey, I need a full-time editor intern, but I'm gonna make it one day and I'll pay you back.
Okay.
And one person has to believe you.
Got it. Okay.
Not bad, right?
Yeah, it's a really good idea.
It's just, you know what happens? People are scared to have somebody work for them for free because they're good people. I'm scared. I didn't say yes to D-Rock at first. I'm scared. But if I'm gonna do something, I know it's gonna be successful. And the best thing that ever happened to D-Rock was he made a film or two for me for free.
Yeah.
Best thing. 100%.
Yeah.
Best fucking thing, Dick. So that's it. So let me give you an example. If the 15-year-old edits for you for 2 years and you don't make it, well then you pay him.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah.
People don't understand, like life's about trading and there's a lot of ways to trade.
Yeah.
That 15-year-old will get a lot of experience. It's your phone.
Okay.
The 15-year-old that's your alarm to make sure you don't miss me. I'm kidding.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry, we're busy here.
Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome, man. Take care of yourself. Yeah. Take care, my friend.
Thank you.
Stay well.
Take care.
Take care.
You do an awesome job. I really love it.
Thank you so much. Almost that time again. That time the kids love so much. It's piece 1. Where's the second piece? It's in here somewhere. Piece 2. Hey kids, it's almost time for Airport Gary. With my trusty outfit, I turn into Airport Gary. Hamburg, thank you so much. Great event. A lot of good content today.
Look, my style too ill, no exaggeration. Can't get like this or procrastination. I'm a slave for the craft, no master, baby. All I can think about is mega records lately. I'm working like I'm living on a mission. I'm a vision, but the vision wasn't given to the niggas that was sitting on the sideline watching. They can see you struggling, tripping and falling, but no one helps you. I know the feeling of being alone. I've come to terms with decisions I made, but I pray every day and I hope that I'm safe. If I send you this song, will you send me some positive energy? Please, I am begging you for it. I'm forcing myself to feel something euphoric. Of course, it's important to point out the beauty in life that I see like a minuscule witness.
Themes are simple, my friends. You're gonna get bored of it eventually. More. Do. It's the actions. Fucking the actions. I want it so bad for you. I want it so bad because I'm selfish, because I want that feeling of people coming up to me and I can see it in your fucking eye that I'm making your life better. You know how fucking insane that is? Thank you for the ones that are doing and the ones that are putting more time and effort. You're making 2 people very happy. You in your world, and me in my world. You only get to live this life one time. Once. You only get to do it one time. And one very smart thing a lot of you youngsters can do is go volunteer at a nursing home one time. And go hang out with people that are 70, 80, 90, like your grandparents, like your great-grandparents. The number one thing they'll tell you is they regret the things they didn't do. So try. What are you waiting for? Just because somebody's gonna make fun of you on your YouTube video, you're not gonna care in 3, 4, 5, 6 years. But what you might have left on the table was the thing that would have changed your life?